Welcome to today's session on continuous elderly health care, a vital topic as we aim to enhance the quality of life for our senior population. Aging is a natural process, but it brings a range of challenges that require comprehensive support. So today, we will define what elderly health care involves, examine its impact, explore the risk factors for decline, and outline best practices for maintaining optimal well-being. Elderly health care, also called geriatric care or senior wellness management, refers to the continuous physical, mental, emotional, and social support provided to individuals typically aged 65 and older, ensuring they live as independently and vibrantly as possible. It is important to remember that health care for older adults is not only about treating illnesses, but also about preventive strategies, emotional resilience, cognitive stimulation, and social engagement, recognizing that health is holistic. Physical challenges may include decreased mobility, chronic diseases like hypertension and diabetes, sensory impairments, and frailty, while mental health challenges might involve depression, anxiety, or cognitive impairments like dementia, so early identification and intervention are critical. Emotional and social losses, such as bereavement or social isolation, also impact seniors significantly, so offering structured opportunities for meaningful socialization, counseling, and emotional support is paramount. Risk factors for rapid health decline in the elderly include poor nutrition, physical inactivity, unmanaged chronic diseases, medication mismanagement, cognitive decline, lack of social support, and emotional distress, highlighting the need for integrated care plans tailored to each individual. Successful elderly health care involves creating a safe environment, encouraging regular medical checkups, supporting balanced nutrition, promoting physical activity tailored to ability, ensuring medication adherence, facilitating mental health care, and offering continuous opportunities for social connection and purposeful engagement. When addressing health changes, especially after significant life events like loss of a spouse or major relocation, it is important to validate the individual's feelings, provide grief support, and allow time for adjustment while gently encouraging re-engagement with life activities. Healthcare providers, family members, and community organizations must collaborate to build a robust support network, recognizing that the first year after a major change is often the hardest, but with proper support, seniors can find new meaning and fulfillment. It is critical to prepare seniors and their caregivers for major milestones that may reignite grief or loneliness, such as holidays, anniversaries, or the birthdays of deceased loved ones, and to have coping strategies in place. Aging can bring vulnerability, but it can also be a rich period of reflection, wisdom, and contribution. So our role is to empower older adults to thrive by acknowledging their losses, celebrating their resilience, and fostering their independence for as long as possible. Thank you for joining this important conversation on continuous elderly health care. And remember, with compassion, consistency, and community, we can make a profound difference in the lives of our seniors as we continue our discussion on maintaining the health and well-being of older adults. It is important to recognize that aging is a natural process accompanied by physical, emotional, cognitive, and social changes. Supporting healthy aging involves adopting a proactive and holistic approach that focuses not only on managing diseases, but also on promoting overall quality of life. Older adults benefit from regular physical activity that is appropriately tailored to their abilities, such as walking, swimming, or Tai Chi, which can improve balance, flexibility, cardiovascular health, and even cognitive function. Nutrition plays a vital role as well. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, along with proper hydration, supports immune function, muscle mass maintenance, and energy levels. In addition to physical health, emotional and social well-being must be nurtured. Many older adults experience feelings of loneliness or depression, especially after major life changes such as the death of a spouse, relocation, or retirement. Encouraging engagement in community activities, group hobbies, volunteer opportunities, and maintaining family connections can significantly enhance emotional resilience. Regular mental stimulation through reading, puzzles, or learning new skills helps maintain cognitive sharpness and delays the onset of cognitive decline. Healthcare providers should also pay close attention to preventive care, ensuring that older adults stay up to date on vaccinations, screenings for vision, hearing, and cancer, and chronic disease management like diabetes or hypertension. Medication management is crucial, as older adults are often prescribed multiple medications that can interact negatively if not carefully monitored. Sleep hygiene must also be emphasized because poor sleep can exacerbate physical and mental health issues. Promoting consistent sleep routines and addressing sleep disorders like sleep apnea can dramatically improve an elder's daily functioning. In addition, addressing grief and loss is a critical aspect of elder health care, recognizing that the emotional wounds from losing loved ones, physical independence, or a familiar home environment can have profound effects on overall health. Providing spaces for grief support groups or offering therapy services can allow older adults to process their feelings in a healthy way. Finally, empowering older adults to participate actively in decisions about their care fosters a sense of control, dignity, and purpose, which is essential for psychological well-being. Healthy aging is not simply the absence of disease, but the continued opportunity for older adults to find meaning, connection, and fulfillment in their lives. And with supportive, compassionate care, they can continue to thrive physically, emotionally, socially, and spiritually throughout the aging journey. As individuals reach the later stages of life, discussions around end-of-life care become increasingly important. Providing compassionate, dignified care at this stage is not just a medical responsibility, but a deeply human one. Respecting the wishes of older adults regarding how they want to live their final days is essential, whether that means receiving hospice care at home, in a specialized facility, or pursuing aggressive treatments according to their values. Advanced care planning, including the creation of living wills and healthcare proxies, empowers individuals to maintain autonomy over their healthcare decisions even if they become unable to communicate them later. Emotional support for both the individual and their family is critical during this time, helping everyone navigate complex feelings of grief, fear, acceptance, and love. Healthcare providers should emphasize pain management, symptom relief, and emotional comfort, ensuring that older adults do not suffer unnecessarily. Beyond clinical aspects, maintaining the dignity of each person involves small but powerful actions, addressing them by name, listening patiently, involving them in conversations about their care, and honoring their life stories and personal identities. Simple gestures such as sharing memories, facilitating visits with loved ones, or helping fulfill final wishes can provide immense comfort and closure. Spiritual support, whether religious or secular, can also play a major role, helping individuals find peace, meaning, and hope in the final chapter of their lives. Training caregivers and healthcare professionals in cultural sensitivity ensures that care respects diverse beliefs, traditions, and end-of-life practices. It is also important to recognize the needs of family caregivers, who often experience emotional exhaustion and anticipatory grief. Providing them with respite, counseling, and support groups can help them care more sustainably and compassionately. Ultimately, end-of-life care is about affirming that every life remains valuable and deserving of respect, love, and attentive care until the very end. In embracing this philosophy, we not only honor those who came before us, but also set a compassionate example for future generations. Looking ahead, the future of elder care is poised for significant transformation, shaped by evolving technologies, changing societal values, and innovative care models. One major trend is the integration of smart technology into the homes and daily lives of older adults. Devices such as fall detectors, smart medication dispensers, AI-driven health monitoring systems, and voice-activated assistants can enhance safety, independence, and overall well-being. Telehealth services are becoming more widespread, enabling seniors, especially those in rural or underserved areas, to consult healthcare providers without leaving their homes. These technologies not only extend the ability for older adults to age in place, but also provide peace of mind to their families and caregivers. Another promising development is the rise of community-based aging initiatives. Concepts like aging in community, co-housing models, and intergenerational living spaces are gaining popularity. These setups emphasize social connection, mutual support, and shared resources, helping to combat the loneliness and isolation that often accompany old age. Such models also reflect a broader cultural shift towards valuing inclusivity, interdependence, and sustainable living. In terms of healthcare delivery, The future points towards personalized, holistic care. Advances in genomics and precision medicine could lead to treatments tailored to an individual's genetic makeup, enhancing efficacy and reducing side effects. Simultaneously, there is growing recognition of the need to address not just physical health, but also emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. Programs that incorporate art therapy, music therapy, mindfulness, and life story work are becoming more common, enriching the lives of older adults beyond basic clinical care. Culturally sensitive care will be even more critical in an increasingly diverse society. Future elder care services must recognize and honor the varied backgrounds, languages, traditions, and values of the aging population. Training programs for healthcare workers are beginning to emphasize cultural humility, helping providers deliver care that is respectful and empowering. Lastly, advocacy for elder rights and age-friendly policies is gaining momentum worldwide. Governments, NGOs, and private sectors are collaborating to create cities that are accessible, safe, and welcoming for seniors, complete with walkable neighborhoods, accessible transportation, and opportunities for civic engagement. Retirement is no longer seen simply as a withdrawal from society, but as a new phase of contribution, learning, and personal growth that in embracing these future trends, society has the opportunity to redefine aging, not as a period of decline, but as a vibrant, meaningful stage of life, deserving of innovation, compassion, and respect. Throughout the journey of caring for the elderly, profound lessons emerge. Lessons that not only enrich the caregiver's life, but also offer deep insights into what it truly means to live with dignity, empathy, and purpose. One of the most striking lessons is the power of patience. Elder care requires slowing down, listening intently, and moving at a pace that respects the capabilities and comfort of another. In a world that often prioritizes speed and efficiency, caring for an older adult reminds us that true connection and understanding blossom only when we are willing to be present without hurry. Gratitude becomes another transformative lesson. Witnessing the resilience of those who have weathered decades of change, loss, and triumph fosters immense respect for the human spirit. Small moments, a shared smile, a story from long ago, a hand squeezed in silent communication, become powerful reminders of the beauty embedded in everyday life. Humility also takes root. Aging often strips away the illusions of control we cling to, revealing the vulnerability that lies beneath every human experience. Caregivers learn that strength does not come from domination or independence alone, but from the courage to ask for help, to lean on others, and to continue finding meaning even in the face of decline. Empathy, too, deepens immeasurably. To walk alongside someone who is aging, to witness their fears, their joys, their regrets, and their hopes, cultivates a heart more attuned to the struggles and triumphs of others. This empathetic awareness often extends beyond elder care, influencing how caregivers approach relationships, work, and society at large. Lastly, elder care teaches the sacredness of legacy. Every conversation, every shared memory, every moment of care becomes a thread in the tapestry of a life well lived. Caregivers come to see themselves as stewards of stories, keepers of wisdom, and bridges between generations. In honoring those who came before, they reaffirm the value and continuity of human life itself. Ultimately, caring for the elderly is not just an act of service. It is an education of the soul, revealing that dignity, compassion, and love are the true measures of a meaningful life. In caring for the elderly, we are not just walking alongside them. We are also unintentionally catching glimpses of our own future. By observing the challenges and beauty in the aging process, we learn valuable lessons about how to better prepare for our own journey. Aging is not something to fear. It is a natural, invaluable part of life. If we choose to embrace it with patience and intention, we can start with the small things, taking care of our physical and mental health, nurturing lasting, loving relationships, keeping our minds engaged and open to new learning, creating a sense of purpose that evolves with each new stage of life. For the elderly, it's not just about adding years to life, it's about adding life to those years. As caregivers, we are given the opportunity to remind our loved ones that their worth is not defined by their ability to perform or their independence. They are valuable for who they are, for the wisdom they carry, and for the love they give. And for us, those who are preparing for the future, we must acknowledge that the journey of aging is not a solitary one. It is a shared experience, a bond that transcends generations. By approaching aging with awareness, respect, and compassion, we ensure that the stories of our lives continue to inspire, guide, and connect us to I in the end. The journey of aging is not just about what is lost, but about what we can still give. It's about legacy, love, and learning from each other, from our past, and from ourselves. So let's walk this path with dignity. And let us remember that no matter how old we grow, we always have the power to make each day meaningful.